We're going to go ahead and take a look at the 7.6 lesson. 7.6 is very similar to the earlier sections of Chapter 7. So we have 7.2 and 7.3 where we were practicing solving equations. In 7.6 we're practicing solving inequalities. The only difference between an equation and an inequality is this sign. An inequality will have a greater than, less than, greater than or equal to, or less than or equal to sign right here. So that means we're going to solve these the exact same way and act like there's an equal sign here, but not actually have one. So there's a x that we want to get by itself. To get rid of a negative 4, we'll add 4 to both sides. We end up with x is greater than 9, and then we graph it like we saw in the 7.5 video. So 7.6 is putting together lots of pieces that we already know. If we look down at example 1, the problem says we need to solve and then graph. We need to solve x minus 3 is greater than 1 and then graph the solution. I'll start by rewriting. We want to get x by itself, so we need to get rid of a minus 3, which means we will add 3. The minus 3 and the plus 3 cancel out to leave x. 1 plus 3 is 4, and this sign stays the same. So if it was a greater than sign up here, it's still going to be a greater than sign down there. Again, these are the same steps and rules that we wrote out in 7.2 and 7.3. So if this part is confusing, please go back and watch those videos. The next part comes from 7.5, where we're going to graph the solution. So we draw a number line. Whatever number we have in our final inequality goes in the middle with a circle on it. We'll put one number on each side. I'm going to color over any values here that make this true. So I start by testing the circle. Is 4 greater than 4? No, so we leave the circle open. Is 3 greater than 4? No, so we're not going to color over the 3. But is 5 greater than 4? Yes, so we're going to color over this side, making it just a little bit thicker and fuller. We need to have both of these parts to earn 2 points on this problem. If you're a student watching this video for extra credit, the secret code word is STAR. We're going to go ahead and take a look now at example 2. In example 2, again, we're seeing that we need to solve and then graph. We rewrite. We want to get the x by itself. So to get rid of a plus 6, we will do minus 6 to both sides. 15 minus 6 is 9. The sign stays the same. The minus 6 and the plus 6 cancel out, and we have 9 is greater than or equal to x. That was the solve direction. Now we will graph. Whatever the number is, that goes in the middle. One on each side. A circle on that middle number. And we're going to start testing these three numbers to see which ones make this true. So if I put a 9 in, is 9 greater than or equal to 9? Yes. So we get to color the circle in. Again, we color the circles in if there's that equal to sign over here, because it's true that 9 would equal 9. What about 8? If I put an 8 in for x, is 9 greater than or equal to 8? Yes. And what about 10? Is 9 greater than or equal to 10? No. So in this case, we're going to be filling in this side. Those are the basic principles of 7.6. This video is pretty short because it does combine so many skills from previous sections. If you have any issues with this solving part, you would go back and watch 7.2 and 7.3. If you have any issues with this graphing part, you can go back and watch 7.5 for more details. Thank you very much for watching this 7.6 lesson, and as always, if you have any questions, please feel free to contact me.